Hi my lovelies, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for tuning back to my channel. As you can see by my title, I am very excited to finally be able to share with you all part 2, the remaining 8 shades of the Milani Cosmetics Amore Matte Lip Creams that are now officially permanent. So I'm very excited to finally be able to do lip swatches and tell you all like my overall impressions after having to try these out for a couple of weeks now. I'm super excited. They've finally been released, so yes girl, here I am with the swatches. If you are interested in seeing the new and final 8 shades for the Amore Matte Lip Creams, then definitely keep on watching. Before I do get started with the lip swatching, I do want to let you all know a couple of things that I found out or that I forgot to mention last video, and I definitely don't want to forget saying in this video as well. The original 8 shades that first came out, that started this craze, were limited edition. Milani Cosmetics has decided not to bring these back, but in place of those, they did release these 18 new shades, which of course, like I mentioned how many times already, these are permanent, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, I know I did in part 1, I did some comparisons with the new ones and the old ones, the ones that I thought looked alike, but there were 2 other shades that Milani suggested that I saw on Twitter that were kind of alike or kind of the same, but did receive a couple of comments asking me to compare the other 2 shades. The top one here is number 7 Romance, and the bottom one is number 14 Devotion. As you can see, they look very similar, and here they are swatched. Top one is Romance and the bottom one is Devotion. Only difference is that Romance, the original, is deeper than Devotion. They are pretty much a match. Okay, and the other one that I forgot to swatch, the top one is number 5 Embrace, and the bottom one is number 18 Obsession. So as you can see, they do look pretty close actually. Now these 2 actually look pretty much the same. Really love. There's maybe like a smidge of difference, but they look very much alike. Those are the pressing matters. Now let's get on with the lip swatching. Starting off with this deeper burgundy color. This one is number 20 and it is called Sugar. That is what it looks like on my lips. I do have to mention though, this one I felt like it applied, like there's some patchy spots here and there, so I had to go over it. So if it looks like a hot mess, that's why, because this color is not working out for me apparently. It didn't apply as smoothly as the other ones did, but I don't know, we'll see. In case you were wondering, the bottom one is Crush, is Sugar on the lips. Moving on to this bright orange. This one is number 21 and it is called Flame. And this is how it looks like on the lips. I had no problems applying it. There were no patchy spots. It just went on really smoothly, and as you can see, very pigmentedly, very bold pop of orange right here. Gorgeous color. So this is number 21 Flame. This next one is number 22 and it is called Amore. Now the best way I can describe this red, because it's a different red, it's not something that we've seen before, because you saw in the first 10 there was reds, and then in the original there was a red, but the best way I can describe this, it's kind of like, and please bear with me, a pink red. It's not a really bold red, but I'm not sure how well it picks up on the camera, but when you apply it, because when you just look at it here in the tube, it just looks like a red, but when you actually apply it, it's kind of like, it has like a pink tinge to it, so it's not a really bold red, and I actually really like it. Again, it might look really red on camera, but I don't know, when I first applied it, I saw kind of like a pink tinge, and I really liked it. I hate to sound cliche and everything, this is perfect for Valentine's Day or White Day. This is gorgeous. Such a pretty color, and it's like, can't go wrong with red, right? So that is Amore, and that is how it looks like on my lips. I really like this one. I was like, oh my gosh, here's another red, but very nice. I like it. It's number 23 and it is called Babe. This is what it looks like on my lips. The best way, hands down, I can describe this color is bubblegum. That's what it reminds me of when I look at this color. This one was a little bit more difficult to work with, in the sense that there was some patchy spots and I had to go back and fill in again. But other than that, it's very pigmented, as you can see. It really is a beautiful color. Just have to, you know, go back, reapply, make sure everything is even. But this should have been called like bubblegum or something. But this is number 23, Babe. Moving along to number 24. This one is called Cherish. This is how it looks like on the lips. I put this one on Friday before I left when I just got them. I opened up the box and this is the one that I chose. And I don't know, I think it was because my lips were super dry that I'd applied really like patchy, and I was like, oh, I really don't like this one, and it was like making my lips look really gross. But I just applied it again, as you can see, and I had no problems applying it. And I can't say or stress this enough, make sure your lips are moisturized. Put on a lip balm or whatever you do, oil, whatever you do, just make sure they're moisturized before you put on any liquid lipstick or just lipstick in general, because on Friday this situation right here wasn't looking too cute, girl. Really, I thought, oh my gosh, this looks like terrible, and it made my lips look really chapped, and it was just, let's not go there. So now again, I tried it and I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, this is the lipstick, this is gonna look terrible. But it went on really nicely. Just make sure your lips are hydrated. So that is 24, Cherish. Moving on to number 25. This one is called Allure. In case you're curious, because I first saw it and I said, oh my gosh, there's another one of these. This top one right here is number 3, Beloved. This one is Lust, and this one is Allure. So as you can see, they are different. That's how it looks like on the lips. This one went on super easily. There was no problems, there was no patchy spots. It was just love. Definitely recommend this one. It reminds me of both of these, but like together make this, oh my gosh, it's just love. This is Allure, like Allure magazine. This one is Beloved, and this one is Lust. So I feel like it's a combination, and it's just so gorgeous. I really like this one. So that is number 25, Allure. Moving on to number 26. This one is called Fling. What it looks like on the lips, and again, I had no problem applying this one. Went on super nicely. There was no patchy spots, and I just really like it because it's a different color than you see nowadays that everyone has done pretty much. This one's definitely a unique color, so I really recommend it. I feel like anyone could rock it, even if you're fairer skin or deeper in skin tone than I am. It's a really gorgeous color, and it's definitely a purple I feel that everyone could rock. It's not like a really bold, it's not a really light, it's just a really great purple. Not even like a lilac either, it's just a pretty color. I definitely recommend it. So this is number 26, Fling. Last but definitely not least, we have number 27. This one is called Fascination. Alright lovelies, this is Fascination on the lips. And it reminds me of a toned down heroine in liquid lipstick form. So really nice purple. But I do have to mention again that this one I did have to work with just to get it right. Make sure this side is even to this side. Fascination on the lips. Those are the pictures of the swatches of the remaining 8 of the now permanent Amore matte lip creams. Let me know which ones you definitely need to go pick up. Please excuse the noise if you hear it. My brothers are going crazy. Before I get into the review, kind of more chatty chats, I do want to let you all know, did I mention there was going to be MAC dupes? Because you know I got you. So I did swatch the ones that I found that were somewhat similar, and I'll let them dry. I also want to touch on some things before I show you all the swatches. Most importantly, a lot of you kept asking me where I got mine. I bought these all online, MilaniCosmetics.com. Now, I'm not sure why this is the case. Maybe they have a special deal with Walmart or something of that sort. As far as I know right now, at the time of posting this video, they are exclusive to select Walmart and MilaniCosmetics.com. I am sure as the months continue to roll by, they will definitely release them at Walgreens and CVS, the usual, hopefully. Let's hope. If not, you guys let's get on Twitter and let them know, let their voices be heard again. Bottom line is that I really do love these. Some of them could use a little bit more work, especially, I'm not gonna lie, these last shades, a lot of them I had to go back and reapply them. So that's just an FYI for you all. I mean, for the price though, compared to $20 or something of that sort, I would rather pick the Milani one. Just have to, you know, spend a little bit more time trying to even everything out. But at the end of the day, it comes down to personal preference. Now, I kid you not, on Friday when I first got these, I put this one on. I put on Cherish. I remember, like I mentioned earlier, this looked like a hot mess on my lips. But I remember I was craving Shake Shack. So I wanted to get some Shake Shack. And I went, I got my hamburger and I was eating it. Thankfully, real talk, thankfully, I didn't have to go back to work because it was just a half day for me. So I came back home and for some reason I just looked, I don't remember why, I looked at myself in the mirror that we have downstairs and I noticed there was a huge like pink spot like right here, and I said, oh my gosh. I suppose it depends on what you eat. I guess the hamburger, I don't know, the bread, maybe it transferred, I don't know. All I know is that this did transfer down to my chin right here. Just keep an eye out whenever you're wearing any kind of liquid lipsticks because you never know, girl. You don't want to be told like, hey, you got a little something here. Do I feel like the formula is better than the limited edition shades? Definitely. It is definitely a more improved formula. These dry on, just like I mentioned in my last video. Just in case you missed part 1 or you just missed where I said it, I mentioned that these are a different formula than the original limited edition shades, but it's a better formula. These dry a lot faster than the original 8, which I am so thankful for. They go on really nicely. Well, for the majority, especially part 1, they go on really smoothly. I had no problem applying them. Like I also mentioned in my last video, if you're new to liquid lipsticks or maybe you're on a budget, I definitely recommend checking these out because I would rather pay $9 than $20 right off the bat. So definitely check these out. Let me show you all the MAC equivalent. The one on top is MAC's High Drama. And this one is Sugar, as you can see, spot on. Second one is quite the standout, and as you can see, perfect match, gorgeous orange. The MAC one on top is called Feel So Grand, and the red one is Amore. The MAC one I feel is a little bit slightly more red, but they look pretty close. Next MAC one on top is called Too Matte with Love. As you can see, it kind of matches. It's maybe like a mix of both of them, but I just wanted to swatch it just in case. They're pretty close. A little bit more deeper than Babe. The MAC one on top is Recollection, and the bottom one, of course, is Fascination. It's not an exact match, but I thought they were relatively close, so I just wanted to swatch in case you were curious. I hope y'all enjoyed these MAC dupes. High Drama and Sugar are just on point. Really hope you all enjoyed all the pictures and swatches and lip swatches and MAC dupes for these now very permanent Milani Cosmetics Amore Matte Lip Creams. Let me know which ones are you picking up for sure, which ones you're a little bit iffy on. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below for me. If there are any updates, of course, I will let you all know via Twitter. And also, I do leave comments myself down below for you all to see just because it's on top and you all can see it. But if you still have a question, definitely let me know down below and I will try to get back to you ASAP. Have to give it up to Milani as usual with their lip products, just bomb.com. Now, if I had to pick some that I definitely recommend for everyone to try out are these two. I am wearing Fling and also Allure. Just, oh my gosh, you need these two in your life. These are gorgeous. I really like Fling. It's unlike any color that I've seen on the market thus far. So definitely go check it out. Also Allure, it's definitely a very beautiful neutral color. So definitely check these two out. That is it for me in this video. I really hope you all found it useful and informational. Let me know again which ones you're going to pick down below. And as usual, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. What you waiting for? Thank you all so much for watching again. Love you all so much. Mwah. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all super soon. Love you. Bye.